Then cometh Jesus with them unto a place called Gethsemane, and said unto the disciples, Sit ye here, while I go and pray yonder. A praying church. Isn't it about time we pray? Given the opportunity, I would ask churches of America and the world to be a praying church. Isn't it about time we pray? By praying, I mean a fervent praying, prevailing praying, stirring praying, soul-searching praying, self-examination praying, personal praying. Such a prayer should begin within the heart of one person, then spread throughout the church and throughout the community and throughout the city, throughout the nation, and throughout the world. It's about time we really got serious and got down praying with Jesus. If you are one who has been waiting for a crisis to occur in order to start praying, then you don't have to wait no longer in order to start praying. The crisis are all around us. It makes no difference. Anywhere you may travel, Texas, Louisiana, New York, makes no difference to whom you may speak with. Makes no difference what newspaper you read. Makes no difference what newscast you may listen to. All of them and everybody are talking about the crisis that we're in our country today. You do not have to be a genius to be able to figure out and recognize that most world leaders are desperate looking for a cure for this coronavirus. The financial institutions are despairing, and the cities are up in a row, and the workplace are questionable. People don't know whether to stay home and work, go to work, or else some may be unemployed. Well, the crises are everywhere. This crisis is many things to many people. I tell you that trouble are increasing, pressures are building, care are crushing, burdens are binding, and hearts are aching, and people are suffering. So isn't it about time that we really get down to praying seriously with God? So again, if you are one of those that are waiting until the storm together, the storm is here now. You can start praying now. If you're waiting until the problem pile up, well, there's sufficient supply of them now. So you better start praying now. If you feel like praying and say, oh, I'm not going to pray because I don't feel like it. Well, you had better feel like praying now. Tomorrow might be too late. If you're one of those waiting until your health begins to fail, well, you don't know what tomorrow will bring with it. So you had better pray now. Don't worry, be happy. When the burden becomes heavy, you ought to pray about it. When the road gets rough and bumpy, you ought to pray about it, because after all, it's the bumps in life that we climb up on. When the cares become great, just pray about it. When the climb becomes steep, pray about it. When the nerves become tense, just pray about it. When the mind becomes confused, just stop and pray about it. When fear arises, you all just pray. When trouble erupts, just pray about the trouble. When difficult times come, just pray about those times. Listen to me. In the days ahead, in the weeks ahead, the months ahead. If something bothers you, just pray about it. If something disturbs you, just pray about it. If something depresses you, just pray about it. If something pains you, just pray about it. If something overwhelms you, just pray about it. If something troubles you, if something confuses you, just take time out and talk to the Lord, for God will hear and answer prayer. Let me ask you this then. If you're one of those who are waiting until the cloud appear before you start praying, well, you better start praying now. And if you're waiting for these problems to arrive, they're here now. There's a sufficient supply of them right now. So you had better begin to pray. When the burden becomes heavy, just pray, talk to the Lord about it. When the road becomes rough again, talk to the Lord about it. When the climb outside gets steep, talk to the Lord about it. Listen to me. If somebody burden you down, don't fuss, pray about it. If somebody disturbs you, just pray about it. I like to ask the question, why be afraid when you can pray? Why be anxious when you can pray? Why be miserable when you can pray about it? Why be discouraged when you can pray? Why be overcome when you can pray? And always keep in mind that the God I serve is a God that hears and answers prayer. So I tell you, church, if you want to be the kind of church that have an impact on your community, the city, and the nation, and the world, then pray about it. And if we want to be the church to be all that Christ wants the church to be, then start praying about it. For the Bible tells us that men are always to pray and not to faint. The Bible tells us you have not because you ask not. The Bible tells us, ask and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be open unto you. And then of all, I love that 2 Chronicles 7:14. We talk about, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked way, then will I hear from heaven, and I will forgive their sin, and I will heal their land. Well, I tell you now, next week we're going to ask you to be with us, and we continue this message about a praying church. And then we want you to walk by faith and not by sight. Be safe, be hopeful, and be prayerful. And remember, most of all, that God don't have and make any mistakes and have any problem. He only had solutions. God bless you now, and be in prayer as we pray for you, and I pray for you. God bless you, and may God keep you.